Hey everyone, I thought since I am such a massive fan of Tim Burton and own so many of his movies, and I'm a really big fan of his work, and I absolutely love the movie Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, who doesn't? So I'm going to be just doing really interesting facts about the movie Nightmare Before Christmas. Let me know in the comments below what one stood out to you the most and that you found the most interesting. The first one, Danny Elfman was the composer of The Nightmare Before Christmas. He is a lifelong friend of Tim Burton's. Danny Elfman also composed the title theme song for The Simpsons. He also worked on tons of Tim Burton movies such as Batman, Batman Returns, Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice, which I just have to say I own all of these on DVD and wow, they're just absolute classics. And he also just does composing for other amazing classic movies in general, even Army of Darkness. I'm a huge fan of his, I really am. I love Danny Elfman, and when you hear music that is just absolutely out of this world, you know that he composed it. Danny Elfman actually said that composing for Nightmare Before Christmas was one of the easiest jobs that he has ever had. He said he felt he had a lot in common with Jack Skellington. In 2001, Walt Disney Pictures were considering making a computer animated sequel to the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas, but Tim Burton managed to talk them out of it. He said, "I was always very protective of The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I didn't want there to be sequels or things of that kind, just because I felt it had a purity to it." And I have to say, I absolutely agree. What do you think? Dr. Finkelstein isn't listed by his name in the credits of the movie. He is actually listed as Evil Scientist. Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas poem only had the characters Santa, Zero, and Jack, with the exception of some of the children's names that were mentioned in the poem. The shrunken head toy that is seen in the movie is actually from the movie Beetlejuice, which of course is also Tim Burton, which is of course an iconic movie, I personally think. Also, there is a duck toy that is in the movie that actually resembles the duck that was used by Danny DeVito as Penguin in Batman Returns, which I just have to quickly add in, guys. I absolutely love watching every year on DVD myself in November. What a classic film. Jack's character had over 400 different heads that were used for filming this movie. After The Nightmare Before Christmas, Henry Selick went on to direct other stop-motion films, such as Coraline and James and the Giant Peach. Disney wanted to open a Nightmare Before Christmas ride at Disneyland, but Tim Burton apparently got the idea shut down, since he does own a portion of the rights to the characters. Jack makes a cameo appearance in James and the Giant Peach. Disney had insisted that Jack needed pupils visible in his eyes. Probably, I'm guessing, guys, due to the fact that the movie thought it would be a bit terrifying for kids or something. But both Tim Burton and Selick said that Jack didn't need them. And lastly, Amy Lee, which is the singer from the band Evanescence, did a cover of Sally's song, which of course was in this movie, which can be easily searched on YouTube, if you want to, give that a listen. I have to say, I think she has a wonderful voice just in general. And if you do like her voice, I would recommend that you go and check it out because it really suits her voice and I think she did an absolutely fantastic job on the cover. So let me know, as I say, what one you thought was the most interesting. I think they're all really interesting and I just thought I would make this video because, it's sort of this time of year to be putting videos like this up. For me personally, I watch Nightmare Before Christmas around the 1st or the 2nd of November, but I always try to watch it on the 1st of November. It's a movie that has Christmas and Halloween that just coincide. And apparently, actually, I suppose I could add this in. Apparently the whole idea came to Tim Burton because he was at like a window shop and he had actually seen a display of Halloween stuff, and then the next day it was all taken down and then stuff like Santa Claus, things like that was sort of put in the shop window. And apparently, guys, that is actually how he came up with sort of the idea for the poem, and obviously then that led on to this iconic movie. So yeah, let me know what you thought was the most interesting. I'd be really excited to hear from you. Let me know when you usually would watch this movie, or would you just watch it any time of the year? I will be really excited to hear from you all. And aside from that, I will see you all in my next video. Thanks guys, bye!